Hello children, welcome to my channel. Uh, Today's topic is matrices of class 10, chapter number 9. Okay. First you have to understand what is matrix. Singular is matrix, plural is matrices. Okay. Remember, singular is matrix, plural is matrices. First we'll go for matrix. What is a matrix? It is the arrangement of numbers in rectangular form. So matrix is the arrangement of numbers in rectangular form. Rectangular form means rows and columns. That is rows and columns. Okay. So the arrangement of numbers in rectangular form, that is in rows and columns, is called matrix. For example, two minus 5, 0, 4, 7, minus 2, minus 5, 6, 9, 10, 3, 1. As you can see, I have arranged these numbers, these 12 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have arranged 12 numbers in rectangular form, that means in rows and columns. We have 3 rows 1, 2, 3. The horizontal lines are called rows, okay, and 4 columns 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we have 3 rows and 4 columns in this matrix. Okay, let the name of this matrix be A. Okay, so remember, matrices are represented using capital letters. Okay, just like we represent sets. Okay, and a matrix is written in this way in rows and columns and put square bracket. Do not forget the square bracket. Okay, and here we write the number of rows and number of columns. Here 3 means there are 3 rows, 4 means there are 4 rows. Okay, also this is called order of the matrix. Order of the matrix means number of rows into number of columns. This matrix has 3 rows, 4 columns, so the order of this matrix is 3 into 4 or 3 by 4. Okay. Now we will move to types of matrices. Okay, types of matrices. First one is row matrix. Row matrix means it is a matrix which is only one row. Okay, only one row. It can have many columns, 1 column, 2 column, 3 column. It can have many columns, but its number of rows is always 1. Okay. For example, R is equal to 2 minus 4, 0, 3, 7, 9. Okay. As you can see, there is only one row in this matrix. So one row, how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this row has one row. Sorry, this matrix has one row. So it is called row matrix. Okay. Next we have column matrix. Okay, we can use any letter to represent the matrices. Okay, here I have used R, but it is not mandatory. You can use any letter. Next we have column matrix. it means a matrix which has only one column. Okay, only one column. For example, C is equal to, okay, you can use any letter, I have taken C. Okay, suppose 0, 2, 5, minus 7, 4. As you can see, how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am writing the order. Okay, how many columns does it have? Only one column. Okay, so a column matrix means a matrix which has only one column. Okay. Next we have rectangular matrix. Okay, it is a matrix in which the number of rows and number of columns are different. Okay, means R is not equal to C. Number of rows is not equal to number of columns. For example, A is equal to 0, 6, 9, 4, minus 5, 2. Okay, as you can see, it has 2 rows and 3 columns. Okay, so you can see number of rows and number of columns are different. So this is an example of rectangular matrix. Okay, next we have square matrix. Okay, from the name itself we can understand that square matrix means a matrix in which number of rows and number of columns will be same. Okay, so here R is equal to C. For example, S is equal to 2, 4, minus 5, 7, minus 6, 3, 1, 0, 9. As you can see, it has 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, 3 rows, 3 columns. So it is a square matrix. Okay. Now let us move to this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let us move to 0 or null matrix. Okay, 0 or null matrix. We use the letter O to represent a 0 matrix. Okay, this is O, not 0. Okay, this is O. A null matrix or a 0 matrix is matrix in which each element means all the numbers or each number is 0. Okay, for example, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so this is a null matrix of the order 2 by 3. Okay, 2 rows, 3 columns. Okay, so null matrix or 0 matrix is a matrix in which each element or each number is 0. Okay, and is represented by the capital letter O. Okay, next we have diagonal matrix. Okay, next we have diagonal matrix. It is a special type of square matrix. Okay, remember it is a square matrix in which each element is 0. Okay, each element is 0 except, remember this, except every element will be 0 except the elements in the principal diagonal. Okay, again I am repeating, a diagonal matrix is a special type of square matrix in which each element will be 0 except the elements in the principal diagonal. You will understand what is principal diagonal. Principal diagonal means top left to bottom right. Remember this, top left to bottom right. I'll show you an example. Okay. Suppose I have taken a diagonal matrix D which is equal to 4, 0, 0, 0, minus 2, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3 by 3. So see, it is a square matrix, 3 by 3, number of rows equal number of columns, and each element is 0 except the elements in the principal diagonal. Principal diagonal means top left to bottom right. Okay, this is called principal diagonal. Okay, this is called principal diagonal, top left to bottom right. As you can see, every other element is 0, but the elements inside this principal diagonal are not 0. So such a matrix is called diagonal matrix. Okay. Next is unit or identity matrix. It is also a special type of matrix which is represented using the capital letter I always. Okay. It is also a square matrix. Okay. It is also a square matrix and each element is 0 just like the diagonal matrix. Okay. A unit matrix or identity matrix is a special type of square matrix in which each element is 0 just like the diagonal matrix except the elements in the principal diagonal. But the non-zero elements, should be 1 each. The other elements will be 0 and the non-zero elements in the principal diagonal will be 1 only. For example, I is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1, 2 by 2. It is similar to the diagonal matrix. See, all the elements are 0 except the elements in the principal diagonal. Okay, and the non-zero elements are 1 each. Okay, the non-zero elements should be 1, not other than 1. This is 2 by 2. Suppose I will take 3 by 3. I is equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. Now see this matrix, identity matrix. It is of the order 3, 3 by 3. Okay. Here each element is 0 except the elements in the principal diagonal. Okay. The elements in the principal diagonal are 1 each. See, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So this is the basic difference between unit matrix and diagonal matrix. They are almost same. They are almost same. Only difference is in case of diagonal matrix, the non-zero elements can be any number other than 0. Non-zero elements mean not 0, any element. Okay, any number. But in case of identity matrix, the non-zero elements have to be 1, only 1. Okay. So these are the types of matrices. First one was row matrix, then column matrix, then zero or null matrix, rectangular matrix, square matrix, diagonal matrix. Last one is unit or identity matrix. Okay. Now let us move to transpose of a matrix. Now let us see what is transpose of a matrix. Suppose we have a matrix A is equal to 2, minus 4, 6, 0, 1, 5. Okay. Its order is 2 by 3. As you can see, it has 2 rows, 3 columns. Okay. Its order is 2 by 3. Now what is A transpose? A transpose is represented as A, then superscript T, A small t. Okay. A small t means A transpose, which is equal to, here what we have to do, we have to change the row and column. Okay. Remember, C to R means columns you have to make the rows. This is the first column. Okay. 2 0. The first column contains 2 0. Make this first column as the first row. Okay. 2 0 became 2 0. First column became first row. So column to row. Okay. The second column will become the second row. So minus 4 1. I think you are able to understand. First column became first row. Second column became second row. Third column will become third row. So 6 comma 5. This is A transpose. Its order will change 3 by 2. The order of A was 2 by 3. The order of A transpose will be 3 by 2. So in general, if the order of a matrix is R by C, okay, then the order of its transpose, will be C by R. Okay, because there is exchange of rows and columns. Okay, I'll give another example. Remember C to R, column to row. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo, like this also you can remember. Suppose we have B is equal to 7 4 3 1 0 minus 4 2 minus 5 5 6 minus 1 9 6 8 minus 3 2. Okay, its order is its order is 3 row 4 column, 3 by 4. Okay, you can see that there are 3 rows, there are 4 columns. Its transpose, the order of its transpose will be 4 by 3. Okay, we know there will be exchange. Okay, so B transpose is equal to, this is the first column, make it the first row, 705. 705. This is the second column, make it the second row, 4 minus 4 6. This is the third column, 3 2 minus 1, make it the third row, 3 2 minus 1. This is the fourth column, 1 minus 5 9, as you can see, make it the fourth row, 1 minus 5 9. So this is A transpose. Its order, as you can see, there are 4 rows and 3 columns. Okay, I hope you are able to understand. This is transpose of a matrix. Next is equality of matrices. Okay. When can we say that two matrices are equal? Okay. Suppose there are two matrices A and B. Okay. A and B are said to be equal if two conditions have to be satisfied. Okay. The first condition is order is same. If the order is 2 by 4, the order of B should also be 2 by 4. Means same order. Okay. The second condition to be satisfied is corresponding elements are same. Both the conditions have to be satisfied. Okay. The order should be same. Then, moreover, the corresponding elements should also be same. Then only we can say that the two matrices are equal. For example, A is equal to 2, 5, 1, 3, minus 1, 0. Its order is 2 by 3. Okay. There is another matrix B which is 2, 3, 5, minus 1, 1, 0. Its order is 3 by 2. Now you look at the conditions. Okay. Look at the two conditions and decide whether these two matrices are equal. We can say the elements are same. Okay. The elements are same. 2, 2, 5, 5, 1, 1, 3, 3, minus 1, minus 1, 0, 0. The elements are same, but the order is not same. So we cannot say that A and B are equal. So we will say A is not equal to B. Okay. So first condition is important. Second condition is also important. For example, C is equal to 2, 5, 3, 1, minus 1, 0. Its order is 2 by 3. First condition is satisfied if we compare A and C. Okay. If we compare A and C, both the orders are same, 2 by 3, 2 by 3. First condition okay. Now look at the second condition. Corresponding elements should also be same. Now compare the corresponding elements. First element 2, first element 2. Okay. 5, 5. Okay. 1, 3. Not okay. Okay. The corresponding elements are not same. Here is 1, here is 3. Here is 3, here is 1. Okay. If even one element is means not matching. Okay. If any two corresponding elements are not matching, then we can say that the two matrices are not equal. Okay. Here we can say A is not equal to C. Okay. So order is important. At the same time, corresponding position of the elements are also important. Okay. When can we say A is equal to C? If we put 1 here and 3 here, means the just carbon copy of each other. A and C you can see, simply names are different, A and C. Otherwise everything same, order same, corresponding elements are also same. Okay. In such a condition we can say A is equal to C, otherwise not. Okay. Now let us solve a question related to equality of matrices. Okay. Suppose 2x 7 3 2 is equal to 16, 7, y plus 5, 2. It is given that these two matrices are equal. Obviously, the order is same, 2 by 2, 2 by 2. Okay, you can see its order is 2 by 2. Its order is also 2 by 2. You can compare. The corresponding elements must also be same. Okay, so we can say 2x is equal to 16. 2x is equal to 16. So x is equal to 8. Okay, then see 7, 7. 3 is equal to y plus 5. Okay, 3 is equal to y plus 5. Okay, so 3 minus 5 is equal to y, or y is equal to minus 2. Okay, so x is equal to 8 and y is equal to minus 2. Then 2 is equal to 2. Same. So in this way you can solve a question related to equality of matrices. Okay. Now let us move to addition and subtraction of matrices. Okay, the basic operations, addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction. Okay. In number system, 2 can be added to 5, which gives you 7. Okay, 2 plus 5 gives you 7. But 2 cannot be added to root 5. Okay, its answer will be same, 2 plus root 5 only. Okay, why we cannot add 2 and root 5? Because 1 is rational, 2 is a rational number, root 5 is a rational number. Okay, and now we cannot add. Okay, another example, x plus 2x gives you 3x. X can be added to 2x. Okay, but x cannot be added to 2y. You cannot add them. X plus 2y will get x plus 2y only. Okay, that means only like terms can be added. You have studied this in number system. And there should be some rule in addition and subtraction of matrices also. The condition is, when can two matrices be added, or when can one matrix be subtracted from another matrix? The condition is, same order. Okay, so two matrices can be added, or one matrix can be subtracted from another matrix if the order is same. Otherwise, you cannot do this operation. Addition, subtraction, you cannot do. Okay. Let us take some examples. First addition, then subtraction. Okay. Suppose a is equal to 2, 5, 1, 0, minus 5, 6. Its order is 2 by 3. As you can see. B is equal to, suppose, minus 8, 4, 6, 7, 0, minus 4. Its order is also 2 by 3. Okay. Look at the orders. 2 by 3, 2 by 3. Okay. So these two matrices can be added or not? Yes, they can be added because their order is same. So let us add first. A plus B is equal to, write the two matrices side by side. 2, 5, 1, 0, minus 5, 6, plus minus 8, 4, 6, 7, 0, minus 4. Okay. Now just add the corresponding elements. 2 plus minus 8. 2 plus minus 8 is equal to minus 6. Okay. Then 5 plus 4, 9. 1 plus 6, 7, 0 plus 7, 7, minus 5 plus 0, minus 5, 6 plus minus 4, that is 2. Its order will remain the same. So this is how to add two matrices. Okay, it is very easy. Okay, now let us go for subtraction. The same condition, if order is same, we can subtract. Okay, so let us do a minus b. So a minus b is equal to 2, 5, 1, 0 minus 5, 6 minus 8, 4, 6, 7, 0 minus 4. Okay, just we have to subtract the corresponding elements. 2 minus minus 8. Okay, 2 minus minus 8 means 2 plus 8. Okay, 5 minus 4, 1 minus 6, 0 minus 7, minus 5 minus 0, 6 minus minus 4. Now 6 minus minus 4 means 6 plus 4. Okay, so this will give you 10, 1, minus 5, minus 7, minus 5, 10. So this is a minus b. Its order is same, 2 by 3. Okay, so this is a plus b, this is a minus b. So in this way we can add two matrices, or we can subtract one matrix from the other matrix. Now if you do b plus a, okay, if you do b plus a, you will get the same matrix. Okay, that means b plus a is equal to a plus b. For that reason we say addition of matrices is commutative. Okay, b plus a will give you a plus b, same. So we say addition of matrices is commutative. But b minus a will not be equal to a minus b. Okay, if you do b minus a, you will get different matrix. For example, b minus a. Okay, b minus a means minus 8, 4, 6, 7, 0, minus 4, minus 2, 5, 1, 0, minus 5, 6. This will give you minus 8 minus 2 is minus 10, 4 minus 5 is minus 1, 6 minus 1 is 5, 7 minus 0 is 7, 0 minus minus 5 means 0 plus 5, 5, minus 4 minus 6 is minus 10. Okay, now compare these two. These are not same. Okay, a minus b is different and b minus a is different. So our conclusion is a minus b is not equal to b minus a. So the subtraction of matrices is not commutative. Okay, so not commutative. Okay, remember this. Addition is commutative, but subtraction is not commutative. The last part of this video, okay, the last part is multiplication of a matrix by a scalar quantity. Okay. Multiplication by a scalar. Scalar means any constant. Okay. Scalar means any constant. For example, 2, 3, minus 3, square root of 5, 0 also, minus 5, minus 7, etc. Okay. Suppose we have a matrix A is equal to 7, 0, 2, minus 4, 6, minus 3. Its order is 2 by 3. It is a rectangular matrix. Okay. These are the elements. There are 6 elements. Okay. Remember, number of elements is equal to number of elements is equal to R into C. Where R is the number of rows, C is the number of columns. The total number of elements in a given matrix is equal to R into C. Where R is the number of rows, C is the number of columns. Okay. Here number of elements is 2 into 3, that is 6. Suppose we want to find 3A. Means we want to multiply the scalar quantity 3 with the matrix A. Okay. Let us see how to find this. 3 into 7, 0, 2, minus 4, 6, minus 3. Okay. You just have to multiply this 3 with each element of the matrix. Okay. So 3 into 7 gives you 21, 3 0 is 0, 3 2 is 6, 3 into minus 4 is minus 12, 3 6 are 18, 3 into minus 3 is minus 9. It is also very easy. So this is how to multiply a scalar quantity or a constant with a given matrix. Okay. Now let us solve some examples related to scalar multiplication, addition and subtraction. Okay. Then this video will be over. Suppose we have A is equal to 4, 6, minus 2, 0. Okay. Its order is 2 by 2. Okay. Suppose we have been asked to find, okay, we have been asked to find 2A plus 3A transpose minus 5. Okay. We have been asked to find 2A plus 3A transpose minus 5I. What is I? It is a unit matrix or it is an identity matrix of the order 2 by 2. Here we have taken the matrix 2 by 2, so its order will also be 2 by 2. Okay. So this is equal to 2 into, write this matrix here, 4, 6, minus 2, 0, plus 3 into A transpose, you know how to do, C to R, okay, column to row. The first column will become the first row, so 4, minus 2, then 6, 0, minus 5, okay, minus 5, I is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1, okay. A unit matrix is a special type of square matrix in which each element is 0 except the elements in the principal diagonal. The non-zero elements are 1. I had told you. Okay, so 1, 0, 0, 1. So first scalar multiplication. Okay, so 2 into 4 is 8, 12. 2 into minus 2 minus 4. 2 0 are 0. Plus 3 4 are 12. 3 into minus 2 gives you minus 6. 3 into 6 is 18. 3 zeros are 0. Minus, multiply 5, 5, 0, 0, 5. Okay. So scalar multiplication is over. Now we have to move to addition and then subtraction. Okay. First let us do the addition. That is equal to, let us add the corresponding elements. 8 plus 12 is 20. 12 plus minus 6. Okay. 12 plus minus 6 means 12 minus 6, which is 6. Minus 4 plus 18. Minus 4 plus 18 is 14. 0 plus 0 is 0. So addition is over. Minus 5005. Okay. First addition is over. First actually scalar multiplication was over. Then addition was over. Now subtraction, final one. This is equal to 20 minus 5 gives you 15. 6 minus 0 gives you 6. 14 minus 0 gives you 14. 0 minus 5 gives you minus 5. Okay. So this is the answer. This is the value of 2a plus 3a transpose minus 5y. Okay. Let us move to another example. Suppose a is equal to 4, 8, minus 6, 0. You can see its order is 2 by 2. B is equal to 10, minus 20, 14 and 8. Its order is also 2 by 2. Okay. This is 2 by 2. This is also 2 by 2. Suppose the question, an equation has been given. The equation is two a minus m is equal to 3b plus 3m. Okay, the equation is given 2a minus m is equal to 3b plus 3m, and m is a matrix. M is a matrix of the same order 2 by 2, and we have to find it. Okay, our task is to find the matrix M. Okay, find M. It is just like solving a linear equation. Okay, it is just like solving a linear equation. So start from it. So answer 2a minus m is equal to 3b plus 3m. This implies that my target is m. Okay, or our target is m. So I have to make m the subject of the equation formula. Okay, if I bring 3m to the left, it will become minus 3m. Already we have minus m. Then if I bring 3m to the left, I will get minus 3m. So minus m minus 3m is equal to minus 4m. I am getting negative. About negative numbers, always I am saying about negative numbers. So what to do? Take this minus m to the right and this 3b to the left. Okay, so this will become 2a minus 3b is equal to 3m plus m. Okay, this implies that what is 3m plus m? 4m is equal to 2a minus 3b. Now put the value of a and b. Okay, now let us put the value of a and b. This implies that 4m is equal to, what is 2a? 2 into this matrix. Okay, so 2 into 4, 8, minus 60 minus 3b, as you can see 3b, 3 into this matrix 10 minus 20 14 8. Okay, so this implies that 4m is equal to, go on solving, okay, just like a linear equation. So scalar multiplication 8, 2 into 4 8, 2 into 8 16, minus 12 0, minus 30 minus 60. Simply multiply 3, don't multiply minus 3, you may commit mistake. Okay, keep this minus sign outside only. So 3 into 10 gives you 30, 3 into minus 20 gives you minus 60, 3 into 14 gives you 42, 3 into 8 gives you 24. Okay, so this implies that 4m is equal to, scalar multiplication is over. Now we have subtraction of two matrices. Okay, so 8 minus 30 is minus 22, 16 minus 16 minus minus plus. Okay, 16 plus 60 is 76, minus 12 minus 42 is minus 54, minus 12 minus 24 is minus 36. Okay, our next target is m. Almost we are reaching the solution. Simply have to take this 4 to the right. Okay, if we take this 4 to the right, it will become 1 by 4, or this matrix will be divided by 4. Now divided by 4 is equivalent to multiplying by 1 by 4. Okay, x by 4 is equal to x into 1 by 4. There is no difference. Okay, x divided by 4 is equal to x into 1 by 4. That means instead of dividing this matrix by 4, we can multiply this matrix with 1 by 4. Okay, so I am going to do that. This implies that m is equal to 1 by 4. Okay, I told you just now, instead of dividing by 4, we can multiply by 1 by 4. Minus 22, 76, minus 54, minus 36. Okay, so we multiply again scalar multiplication, we will get minus 11 by 2, 19, minus 27 by 2, and minus 9. Okay, this is the matrix M. Okay, I hope you have understood this solution of this matrix. Okay, M. So this is the end of part 1. Okay, thank you for watching.